Hi, my name is Lynne Johnson, and I'm the Executive Director of the River's Edge Arts Alliance. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the River's Edge Arts Alliance and what we're all about. We were founded in 1991 by founding Executive Director Jan Patterson and a few parents who wanted to supplement what was going on in the schools at the time to offer some arts programming for children. We were incorporated in 1991 as the Hudson Area Arts Alliance, and then we moved to the title Arts Alliance, and now we are the River's Edge Arts Alliance, and that is a new name that has recently been chosen by the board. The reason we chose to change our name is one of the things is we wanted to make sure that we could connect all of the communities in the area and not just be solely a Hudson organization. So we work really hard to reach out and branch out to all of the towns in the area, and we offer something for everybody. We have currently programming, so the River's Edge Arts Alliance is an umbrella for all of these programs, which I will list right now for you. We have a River's Edge Community Band, the River's Edge Youth Chorus, the River's Edge Players, the River's Edge Chorale. We also do visual arts, and we have visual arts exhibits in both Citizens Bank and Town Hall, as well as other visual art programs, classes, and a variety of different things for people that are involved in visual arts, photography, oils, whatever medium you can think of, we have in our programming. We also, right now, we're currently on the stage of Blithe Spirit, which is the River's Edge Players' current production, which is going up on April 26th, 27th, and 28th, right here in Hudson's beautiful historic town hall. And it's a wonderful, very funny Noel Coward play. We'd love to have you come and see it. And beyond that, we have a summer drama workshop that is in its 25th year. This is our anniversary, and we are going to be having a special reunion show with castmates who performed 25 years ago and up doing their roles in a cabaret. So we're really excited about that, and we've been getting together and planning that for a while now. So that'll be on June 29th, so we'd love to have you come and see that. So we're an arts organization that's involved in the performing arts, and we have people from 30 different communities who come to participate or watch or be involved in some way. We have volunteers. We're always looking for volunteers to help us. There's a lot going on with the Arts Alliance. We have a staff. I'm the only full-time person, but there are 3 part-time people on staff, and we have a graphic designer who's a contractor, and we have a busy little office that's housed in the school administration building on 155 Apsley Street. And just a side note, we asked the students at Assabet Regional Vocational Technical School to come in and paint our offices. They hadn't been painted in quite a while, and that was a wonderful, great community experience. They came in, the kids were wonderful, and that's something that we like to do. We like to work in educational settings. So we do have classes. We have arts after school, so we have classes in music and visual arts and theater. We are starting a new group called River's Edge Vibe, which is sort of, if somebody likes the Glee show, TV shows, sort of that kind of a musical group. So we're currently working on getting that off the ground. So as you can see, we're a very unique organization. Usually a community theater is by itself, or you have a band that's by itself, but we have all this programming that's part of, as I said, the umbrella of the River's Edge Arts Alliance. And there's not many organizations quite like us. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are basically housed in Hudson, as I said, but we have a lot of community that come and are involved. And we're reaching out to people all the time. We're also a membership organization. Currently we have 350 members of the River's Edge Arts Alliance. We're building membership now. We've started a new initiative where we are engaging people to become members through work with our downtown merchants and other merchants in other communities by offering a discount to members through different businesses. So if you want to go into Serendipity, say, she will give you 20% off your entire purchase if you hold a Rivers Edge Arts Alliance card, a member card. So being a member has its benefits, and then we're trying to in turn pay back our community by sending people to their businesses. So it's a win-win. And that's been working quite well. And we are trying to engage more businesses to be involved, and at the same time trying to get our membership to increase in size. Increasing membership helps us when we look for grant money. We currently, how we get money is this. We sell tickets, but that is not nearly enough. We charge registration fees for people who participate in our programs, but they're reasonable because we want people to be able to afford to participate. And so we do have those two things, but that is not nearly enough. We seek grants from corporate grants, cultural grants, any kind of grant that would help in our programming so that we can sustain operations. And we can't do it without those. We also seek sponsors. Currently, we're running a sponsorship program. We have a menu, so someone can choose to be a sponsor for just one program. They can sponsor one event. They can sponsor a series of events. They can sponsor a whole season. Or they can sponsor the organization. So it's a menu that you can kind of pick and choose what you're able to provide, and the support from corporate donors and sponsors is really important to keeping the arts alive in this area. We are, as I said, a very unique organization in that there aren't many organizations quite like us, and we seek ways to engage the community, engage the schools. We work a lot in the schools, especially with Hudson Public Schools, because we are in the Hudson Administration Building at 155 Apsley Street. And we seek ways to work with schools, but not only Hudson, all the schools in the area. Anytime that we can go in and teach classes, or sometimes we hire people from the outside to come in and provide programming that they're looking for within their curriculum, and then maybe a workshop goes along with that. And so sort of in a way we're kind of booking agents for the area, and we'd like to do more of that because we know that people don't sometimes know where to look. So that's something that we can provide for the community as well. We are seeking help financially. And if somebody is interested in that sponsorship, they can go right to our website at www.upwitharts.org and see what we have to offer, and see what kind of sponsorship is available. And we would love to have somebody help us out with that if we could. So, in closing, the Arts Alliance is a thriving and wonderful organization to have in a community, in any community, because the arts bring people to the town to live. There's been studies recently and in the past done which prove that the arts help the economy, the creative economy we call it. You know, we provide jobs for people, we get people to come and want to live here because there's so much going on in the area. We have a few, in Hudson alone, we have a few new restaurants that have just cropped up, and restaurants and theater, that goes hand in hand. Of course, our ultimate goal, we don't have our own home as far as a performance space. We are very, very grateful to have the town hall. And we also have performances at Hudson High School, but our goal for all the years since we've been in business is to have a performance space of our own so that we can set up shop and really have a place that we can call home for ourselves. So that's something that is really in the works. We're trying to figure how we can do that. And then that would even draw more people to our town in this area, in this community, because there would be that performance space. So if you're thinking that the arts is just a frivolous and fringy kind of thing, it's not. It's really part of all of our lives, and it's something that we cherish every day when we turn on a radio or turn on a movie and listen to the music that's in the background, or see the actors perform on a stage or in a movie. It all is part of the arts. The artwork that you have hanging in your home It all starts in a community like this one. So I urge you, if you're ever on the fence of thinking about joining and becoming a member or becoming a sponsor or participating in the programs we have to offer, this is the time to do it. Help us help you, and help us help the community. So there's a few things that I would like to tell you about that are coming up in the very near future. We have a lot going on, as I said, at the River's Edge Arts Alliance. One of the things that's happening, it's starting April 17th, the third Wednesday of every month, we are going to be producing Broadway by the River's Edge at Harvest Cafe. It's an open mic for anyone that likes to sing a Broadway show tune. So you bring your own music. There's a $5 cover charge to help pay for the pianist and the MC and the sound person. And there's a 2-song maximum, but you bring your own music and you give it to the pianist and you get to sing. And hopefully, if you're someone that likes to sing, that'd be a great thing for you to do. Or bring your friends and come and just listen, because there's a lot of talent in this area and you don't want to miss that. After that, of course, I mentioned we have Blythe Spirit, which opens April 26th, and it's the 26th and 27th at 7:30, and then Sunday the 28th at 2 p.m. and that's at Hudson Town Hall. And then directly after that, we don't like to sit and rest at all. So we're going to have auditions for the beautiful musical, The Secret Garden, music written by Lucy Simon, which is Carly Simon's sister, in case you didn't know that, little fun fact. But that musical audition will take place at the C.A. Farley School on Cottage Street at 7 p.m. May 16th and 17th, and then there'll be callbacks on the 18th at Hudson High School at 10 a.m. So that's something, if you're interested in participating. It's a beautiful musical, gorgeous music. We'd love to have you participate. And then after that, we have 2 things that happen in the park at Wood Park. We preview our summer shows for the Summer Drama Workshop on June 10th. It's a Wednesday evening, and then the following Wednesday, or the 19th of June, is our Arts in the Park Artist Appreciation Concert. So what that is one of the best things about our community is that we're a real community, because we partner with other musical groups in our own organization. So the Art in the Park Artist Appreciation Concert will, first of all, we will be choosing someone to be the recipient of the Artist Appreciation plaque. And their name will go on a plaque, which we will hang. Jan Patterson, the founding director last year, was named the first ever artist to appreciate. So what we do is we collect submissions from the community of people that they think serve our mission to enrich lives and create community through the arts in the best way possible. Somebody that's given and dedicated their time and energy to the arts in this community. So we have the concert, and it is the River's Edge Community Band, the River's Edge Chorale, and the River's Edge Youth Chorus, all performing separately, and then we get together, and it's a great tradition. We also do it at holiday time in the Christmas season, winter season, and we perform together. And it's just amazing. So we have people ranging from 3rd grade all the way up to, I don't want to give anyone's age away, but probably late 60s, 70s, late 70s. So it's just a wonderful experience all around. And then we honor the new recipient for the year. And then, of course, we have our Summer Drama Workshop plays. This year we're doing Legally Blonde for the oldest kids. We're doing Peter Pan for the middle school. We're doing Jungle Book Kids. And we're also doing The Ugly Duckling for the little ones. So it's going to be a great season. And again, as I said, we also have the June 29th, 25th anniversary performance, which will kick off the entire 25th summer. So it's great. One other project that we do have is called Synergia, and this is a project that blends history, visual art, and literature, poetry mainly. We had a call out to area historical societies to come and present a 10-minute lecture, and they were to bring something very specific from their town to share with the audience. And in the audience we had poets and we had visual artists, and they were to go away for a month or more and respond to what they heard or what they saw, and then we came back, and we just did that recently last week, and they exchanged, where all the work was actually submitted to the Arts Alliance office, the Rivers Edge Arts Alliance office, and then we put them in envelopes so that nobody could see them, and they had to choose an envelope, pick it, read the poem, or look at the visual art, and then now they're going away for another month and they're responding again. And then what we're going to do is we're having an exhibit that starts here on June 7th at the Town Hall in Hudson, and then that exhibit will move from town to town. So it was an idea that would engage all of the communities in the area that we could get our hands on and share this area's rich history, and then share it through visual art and poetry. So I'm really proud of that, and I'm really proud of the work that was done already, and I can't wait to see the next phase. So as you can see, we have a lot going on. I probably missed something. We have some art exhibits happening at Citizens Bank as well. That's coming up, our members exhibit, where members of the Arts Alliance can submit any kind of medium of work that they're involved with. It'll hang for quite a while in Citizens Bank until we do the next one. Another one is celebrating youth art. We are going to be collecting art from the schools in Hudson and hanging them in businesses downtown right around the time that Hudson has their Hudson Fest on June 1st. So between Memorial Day and that, and so you'll get to drive downtown and see the wonderful artwork that happens with our students in the schools. So we do have a lot going on. Something for everyone, as I said. The arts are vital to our existence, and one thing that they're finding in studies, and they're doing it all the time, because, you know, unfortunately, one of the first things to get cut is arts in the schools, and it's such a vital part of learning. There's so many kinds of learners. You know, there are people that, I'm a visual learner, so I think that's maybe why I gravitate towards the arts. I have to see and touch and feel things, and you know, being in a theater experience, for instance, is a three-dimensional experience. There's sights and sounds, and you can smell it, and you can touch it, and you can feel it, and it's right there in front of you. And you know, taking a book and bringing it to life on stage, or reading a poem aloud instead of just looking at it, reading it in your head, or actually being able to draw something that you're learning about is so much a better way for people to learn, and that's proven. It's not just my opinion, but although I do share that opinion. But I think the thing about the arts is that it allows people to think out of the box, and they're looking for people in business to be innovative and to think new thoughts, because, you know, we've been going along at some pace and for a very long amount of time, and so it's time to sort of shake it up a little bit. I do know some people that work in Google, for instance, and family members, and they tell me how innovative it is to have people that have creative minds there. They need that. They're trying to think of new ways to engage the world, and they want people that can think on their feet, and that's what the arts does for people. It helps you to think on your feet, to improvise, to improvise, and to just gather information in a whole different way. So it's really important. Another thing that we are interested in doing with HUD TV